Hello, my darling misfits, and welcome back. As always, I'm your humble hostess, the Lay Songbird, and we are back at EvilCon in Lovingly Evil. I fixed the music this time, so hopefully it's not as deafening, and you can actually hear me. Anyway, we're on day 2. I kind of lost track of what we did last time. We talked to the robot chick and Satan, and... oh, the one vampire dude I liked. We made bouquets, I remember that. But yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and we met the one princess who seems to think her evil stepmother is a hero, so fun times. Anyway, let's dive right in. The morning of the second day. The reception hall seems to be empty. Everyone must be enjoying the conference instead of hanging out in the lobby. Alright. Where do we want to go? I can't remember. I know Satan said he was running some booths, but I can't remember which one he said he was doing. Yeah, sure, we can go to part 1, it's fine. A talk about health is about to start. Nope, Satan's not there, so I'm assuming no. Let's see, where did we not go yesterday? Let's try and get into VIP. Hey you! That door leads to the VIP area and is off limits. Show me your VIP badge. Forge a VIP pass. You decide that forgery is the way to go, so you walk around the corner and grab your trusty crayons. The end result isn't perfect, but it's still worth a try, right? Hi again, here's my VIP badge. That doesn't look right. You trying to fool me, punk? Oh fuck. Are you? How dare you! This is a very real and special VIP badge. There's only one way to find out. Prepare for battle. Of wits! Oh no. Oh fuck! Tutorial, let's learn how to debate using cards. Win the card game to win the debate. Each card has a suit and a number. Select the indicated card and then click the play button to play it. Play. The cards are compared by their suit. L, logical, beats emotional. Emotional beats aggressive. And aggressive beats logical. Okay, so remember that. Lee. You win this round because you played an aggressive card and your opponent played a logical card. You get 10 points. Put the winning card in any of the 4 slots in front of you. Draw a new card from the deck. Alright. A new round starts. Play the indicated card. Play. When both players play the same suit, the card with the highest number wins. If both the suit and the number are the same, it's a draw and neither player wins the round. You can place the card in any of your slots, but for the purposes of this tutorial, let's place in the same one as your first card. Okay. Draw a new card. Oh, draw a new card. Duh. Play the indicated card. Play. So do the numbers affect it at all? Your opponent wins this round and gets 10 points. Draw a new card. Play the indicated card. Place the card in the same slot as previously. Okay. Congratulations, you've created a combo which is like a 3-card poker hand. These are all the possible combos. Oh my word. Flush is 3 cards with the same suit, pair is 2 cards with the same number, straight is 3 cards in sequence, straight flush is a straight of the same suit, 3 of a kind, 3 cards with the same number. I'm not going to remember any of this. The game ends when the player fills all their combo slots or either player runs out of cards. Try to win rounds and create combos to gain as many points as you can. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. If you need a refresher on the rules later on, click the help button. Now the real battle begins. Good luck. Alright then. Aggressive! Alright. Draw a card. Logical. Wow, okay. Emotional? Hey! Oh, wait. I thought emotional beat logical. Hold on. Logical beats emotional. Oh, okay, so I had it backwards. Logical beats emotional, emotional beats aggressive, aggressive beats logical. Got it, alright. Okay. Aggressive. Alright. Logical. Oh, I win. Okay. Draw a card. Let's do aggressive again. Let's see. Hey, I win again! Place here. Excellent. I wonder if this is rigged. Logical. Fuck. Alright. Emotional. Fuck. Alright. Logical. He's gonna go aggressive, isn't he? Oh. That's here. Draw another card. Oh, I think we might be almost out of cards. Aggressive. Fuck. Okay. Aggressive. Fuck a duck. Alright. See, this is why I can't play poker IRL. Shit. Wait a second. Okay. We haven't done emotional in a while. I want to go in the VIP room. Emotional. Finally. Alright. 10. Ooh, that helped. Alright, got it. Also, I like the designs on the cards. Make me think of Beauty and the Beast. Logical. Shit. I refuse! Logical. E. Alright. Emotional. Shit. Sorry I'm not saying much. Emotional again. Aggressive. Draw. Aggressive. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Place here. Excellent, excellent. Okay, fuck. I guess I should be... Yeah. I guess I should be going on the number value of the cards. Which are not looking good. Emotional. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. I'm not really convinced. Better luck next time, buddy. Alright, alright. Do we want to argue again? Sure, let's go again. Alright. Battle of Wits. I already know how to play. Alright, let's try again. I have a good feeling, guys. Alright, there's one. Okay. Aggressive again. Hey! Alright. Emotional. Hey! Alright. Doing good. Emotional again? Shit. Every time I say something good, like, a bad thing happens. Emotional one more time. Surely he won't play it again. Son of a duck, he played it again. Oh, right. Draw a card. Aggressive. Lull him into a false state of security. Haha, sense of security, excuse me. Alright. Logical. Hey! I probably should have put it there. It's fine. Emotional. Yes! Sexy. Alright. Got a pair. Emotional again. He's gonna do logical, isn't he? Oh! Hey, look at that. Excellent, excellent. Ooh. Aggressive. We haven't been aggressive for a while. Yeah! Alright. Put that over here. Logical. Shit. Okay. Ooh! Sexy. Hey! I think we might be getting somewhere, kids. Logical. Hey. Oh, there's no good place to put it. Fine. Sure, aggressive, why not? Yes! Excellent, look at that. We're doing great. Okay. Logical. Hey. Alright. Yeah, we did it! Yeah, that's right. Look scared, you cowboy looking punk ass bitch. Anyway. Sorry, was that too intense? Ugh. Alright. Looks like you're right. Very sorry about the mix-up. Please proceed. Ooh. You see the lady from earlier sitting in one of the extravagant seats of the VIP area. She gives you a long look that makes you feel like you're in an X-ray machine. What is a lowlife like you doing here? I cheated my way in. I'm here to meet a person as magnificent as you. I'm a VIP guest, same as you. I cheated my way in.
Oh my.
Oh my, how direct. You do know that I could call security, right? You'd get a 100-year ban from the villain conference. I assume you swindled the security guard. I would be impressed, but that boorish fellow couldn't tell a thug from an emperor.
Her Royal Highness, Queen Imperial Massad of Lusitania.
I don't think I can get that accent, but that's not going to stop me from trying. If you were supposed to be here, you'd surely have known to address me as Her Royal Highness, Queen Imperia Mysard of Lusitania. My deepest apologies, Your Highness. Lusitania, where's that? Whoops, will you have my head on a spike or something? You're starting to bore me already. Why are you at this event? Networking. But you rarely leave the VIP area. The peasants look up to me and wish they could talk to me. Then they proceed to talk to each other about their desire to meet me, and so the word spreads. In other words, I don't know people. People know me. Oh, I see. Any other reasons? Up here, I can be at ease. No one would dare to try and poison me while I'm in the convention area, and I'm free of pesky social climbers trying to talk to me. Apart from you, of course. Ouch. Oh, and I suppose... wow. And I suppose it's nice to take a break from that insufferable brat. My stepdaughter, that is. Stepdaughter, Felix, pets, favorite food, debate tips. What's Lusitania like? Satan, goals in life, favorite drink, leave. Stepdaughter. Don't get me started about her. She's a thorn in my side that I can't seem to remove. She's my late husband's daughter. How dare he die and leave me alone with the brat? The audacity. Take care of her as your own, he said, his final parting gift to me. If I had a daughter, she'd be nothing like that weak, indecisive goody two-shoes. Tell me, do you have children of your own? No, and I don't want any. No, but I'd like kids someday. I prefer pets over tiny, weak humans. As do I. Pets can be useful, unlike children. Snakes are beautiful, and the venom can be used for all sorts of things. Fair enough. What's Lusitania like? What's Lusitania like? I don't think I've ever been. I mean, it's a country. It's a kingdom with a hereditary monarchy, forests, towns, a castle. Some magic, of course. Do you like it there? Oh, I chose it. The reason I originally approached the late king was that it was a good country, and I wanted it for my own. Fair enough. Felix. Why do you need to know? You're not gathering intel for devious purposes, are you? Gathering intel for romantic purposes, I just wish to get to know him better. Yep, I fully intend to murder him once the con is over. Considering they used to be, they're pretty good friends, probably not. How boring. Alright, wrong choice, I guess. You surely know by now that he likes flowers, but do you know what his favorite flower is? Black rose. I've got to say, I'm rarely presented with such shoddy attempts at information gathering. I believe you mean the Nepeta. Alright, fair enough, my bad. Oh, we got a message from somebody. Oh, from VCon. VCon official! Tip number 4. The convention area is closing in 1 hour. Have fun at the party and see you tomorrow. Received on day 1, 1700. Oh, I guess I just missed that yesterday. Alrighty then. Debate tips. You're a master at debating, Lady Maysard. How did you hone your craft? Indeed I am. You, on the other hand, could stand to be less obvious when trying to get things by flattering people. As to how I honed my craft, I couldn't say. I've always known how to stand my ground and not compromise on what I want. But isn't compromising an important tool in negotiations? Oh, you have to let people think you're compromising, of course. But I don't make a habit of actually yielding on anything I set out to accomplish. The trick is to ask for much more than you need at the start. That way you can make your opponent think they've got a small victory from you, even if you got everything you wanted and more. Let's see. I don't think they'll always work, though. I doubt I would have gotten far if I told the bouncer I wanted entrance to the VIP area and also a fancy cocktail. Well, when it comes to general strategies, you focus on the balance of logic, aggression, and emotion. If your opponent is basing their argument on logic, it's easy to make it crumble with enough aggression. Logic, on the other hand, is good against emotional arguments. It's easy to make them look silly. Finally, although I'm personally not very fond of them, emotional arguments work wonders against aggression. It's easy to garner sympathy with them. That makes sense. I guess I had an instinctive sense of what would work, but it's a different thing to actually use a strategy like this. Well, I'm a natural, so I wouldn't know what difference it makes, but I look forward to seeing you try. Pets. Do you have any pets? Pets. I keep some snakes for the venom and to use as accessories. Aside from that, not really. Unless you count the prisoners I keep in the dungeon. Oh, that reminds me, I'll have to feed them once I return home. I'll have to have them fed. Favorite food? What's your favorite food? I'm trying to pick a good one to match my brand, something scary and off-putting. Apple pie. Ha! Good one. She gives you a look that could turn someone to stone. That's not power that she has, is it? What I meant was, it's a great pick, very on brand, as expected from a veteran. Do you like apple pie, Lady Songbird? Yes. I'll bake you one sometime. Her smile makes you sweat. If you'll stay on my good side, I won't poison it either. Thank you, Your Majesty. You should never underestimate the humble apple pie. They are homely and unassuming. Nobody expects ill intent from one. Need a quick drink, just a second. They're the kind of thing that a mother or grandmother bakes with love. What better vehicle for threats or poison? I see. I hadn't thought about it like that. You should. I appreciate blatant evil, of course, but subtle evil is that much more delicious once it pays off. Satan. Do you know Satan? I do. Who doesn't? I guess you're right. What's he like, though? Oh, he's a pushover. It's a wonder he does a halfway decent job at ruling hell, honestly. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but I bet you could wrap him around my little finger given a few weeks. Really? It's a bridge I'll probably have to cross one day. I've made plans for it. Goals in life. I'm already queen. It's kind of the highest rung on the career ladder, don't you agree? So I suppose my goal is to maintain my position until I meet my demise. Sounds reasonable. You can do better.
Bold remark.
What do you mean? Why settle on being the queen of a country when you could be the queen of the world? Do you have any idea how difficult conquering kingdoms is? I'm sure it's not too difficult for you. Lady Maysard laughs. You're not wrong. I haven't thought about conquest in a while, but I've never been one to settle for less than perfect. I don't wish to become an old hag with no ambition or direction, but that may very well happen if I don't keep reaching for new heights. Thank you for your input. You've given me something to think about. Favorite drink? I'll bring you something to drink. What would you like? Surprise me. Oh, and most poisons don't work on me, so you'll have to get creative. You head to the bar. This seems like a test. Coffee, red wine, martini, or lemonade? Red wine. That's a luxurious kind of drink, isn't it? You bring back a glass of fancy red wine. Lady Maysard picks it up and swirls the wine around. Thank you, this really complements my outfit. Did I get it right on the first try? I like a lot of things, but yes, this is one of them. Well done. She seems genuinely pleased. Oh, good. You catch yourself wondering how you could get more of her approval. Whoa there. Modernizing Lusitania. Have you thought about bringing your kingdom into the 21st century, Lady Maysard? I mean, introducing things like social media. Seeing as we're currently in the 11th century by our system, I would say no. Besides, social media is no good for royalty. Have you seen the way revolutionary movements spread there? Good point. It can work in the other direction too. It can be a force of evil too, trust me. You should see the things some world leaders get away with online. But it's too bad, I would have loved to add you on Instagram. Oh, I do have an account there. You do? The fact that most of my subjects live in medieval conditions doesn't need to stop me from taking part in the villain community online, does it? I would argue the opposite is true. That's great! What's your handle? I'll follow you. It's Queen. Just Queen? Yes, what about it? It's really cool that you have such a short name. Were you an early adopter? Oh, no, I'm sure you can figure out that that's not the only way to secure the handle you want. Oh, was it bribery or threats? You'll have to ask my social media manager if you really want to know. I don't concern myself with such matters. You have a social media manager? Even though most people in your country don't have phones. Lady Maysard just smirks. Right. Looking her up on Instagram, you see that she has a huge following. Her pictures look like there's a whole crew behind them. There probably is. Almost immediately after pressing the follow button, you get a notification that Queen has followed you back. Stay quiet about it.
Oh.
Go ahead, say it. You're spinning all kinds of delusions in your head right now, aren't you? If you'll turn your eyes to my following list, you'll see that I follow a great deal of people. I don't usually manage my account myself, so it's no skin off my back, and it's an excellent way to make people feel positively toward me. Be warned though, if you tag me in some ridiculous meme, it may be literal skin off your literal back, Lady Songbird. Gotcha. Okay, bye! Goodbye. Alright, where do we want to go now? Developing a maniacal laugh. Why not? Let's go see if anybody's there. Nobody's there. I kind of want to go see the other people, but I also just like the people that we've run into, but I also want to explore. What's this? Oh. You don't see anyone interesting in the hall, so you walk around for a while before you decide to go somewhere else. Is that Jessica Rabbit? Probably not, but I like it. Excuse me. Oh, the reception hall? Okay. What are you?
Excuse me?
Ah, Lady Songbird. I was hoping to have a word. I'm afraid I have a bone to pick with you. As you know, at this conference we hold all attendees to a very high standard of wickedness.
Oh.
And well, we always like to see our guests using social media to promote the conference, and I know it's your first year at the conference, but I think you need to seriously reconsider how you're representing our brand, and yours. What do you mean? Do you need me to refresh your memory? Look at these photos you tagged with the conference on Cinstagram and see if you can tell me what's wrong. The skeleton shows you his tablet and uses a bony finger to flip through some photos. In one, someone who looks exactly like you is helping a gaggle of ducklings cross a busy street. In another, they're reading a book to a group of smiling little patients in a children's hospital. Yet another shows them wearing the t-shirt of the Righteous Society of Superheroes and holding a donation check to a homelessness charity. Shall I go on? Need I remind you that you agreed to our terms upon entering the conference? I hereby assure I'm evil, and I vow to cause inconvenience and suffering upon those that are good. You are new, so I can overlook it this time. But please, if you'd like to be invited back next year, be more mindful about the abominable reputation we work very hard to uphold. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to speak with our anti-social media department about getting this cleared up. What was that about? You definitely haven't helped ducks cross streets or donated to charities lately, not to mention posted about it on social media.
Oh, look who decided to turn up.
Well, fuck. Not like I've been waiting for this moment my whole life or anything. Nice to finally meet me. I hope you enjoyed my little prank. Did you see the look on his skull? You rub your eyes. You feel like you're looking in a mirror. Whom's the fuck? Do I know you? What? Have you looked in a mirror lately?
I'm your clone, isn't it obvious?
I can't quite catch their voice, and it's probably because it's blended a little bit. I expected a warmer welcome after all this time. I didn't know I had a clone. My evil clone? I don't believe you. J'accuse! Okay. I have a clone? A clone? You have hundreds. I'm just kidding. It's only me. I think. Your clone leans forward to fix your hair a bit. There, that's better. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm... Dribnos Yidal. Clone origins. Who cloned me and why? My master, an old friend of yours, I believe. And who would that be? I was told you wouldn't remember. Typical. Anyway, I've already said too much. All you need to know is that I answer to them and my mission is none of your business.
Huh?
Besides, it's more fun. Isn't life more fun with a bit of mystery? Tell me. I think I have a right to know. And I have a right not to tell. I would be in big trouble if I did. I'm sure you'll find out sooner or later. Why do you care, anyway? Using someone's DNA without their permission is creepy. I didn't know I had such a big fan somewhere. I don't care, actually. I want to say that one, but we'll be cocky. Fan? I'm not sure if that's the right word. What do you mean? You won't get me to say anymore. How it feels to me. I was prepared to meet some pretty strange people here, but not myself. Is this as strange for you as it is for me? Strange?
Huh?
What, you think I've spent my whole life wondering about my original? That I spent every day asking myself, what would Lady Songbird do? That my entire existence has been in your shadow? That I've lain awake every night thinking of what I'd say at this exact moment? Don't think so highly of yourself. But while I happen to have you here, could I randomly ask you this bulleted list of questions I happen to have in my pocket by complete coincidence? Yeah, sure. What do you want to know? Excellent. First question. Ahem. Well? Well, what? What do you think about having a clone? Impressed, apathetic, uncomfortable. Let's make her happy. It's awesome! I've always secretly wanted one. Really? I mean, yeah, I guess I am pretty cool. Anyway, next question. How did you develop this remarkable sense of fashion? The internet, fashion magazines, the mall, secondhand shop hunting, the character creation scene. What sense of fashion? I really want to do that one. Nah, the internet. You don't say. It's not like I follow your centrist fashion board or anything. Moving on. Next, any advice or warnings about this body? You do have a lot more experience with it. Huh? That's right, I haven't been around so long. So what? I want to know what joys of being you I have to look forward to. I have a nut allergy, I'm double jointed, avoid spicy food, I'm insanely ticklish, I have lace. Everything is fine. It's fine, it's just fine. We'll do ticklish. Just cause IRL I am, and everything is fine while funny to me is boring. Huh? What does that mean? Has no one ever what? You poke your clone in the ribs. What was that? If you do that again, you're not going to get that finger back. Last thing for now. Can I, have your... What's that? Autograph. I mean, signature! Signature. I just want to have it. Yeah, sure, why not? It looks just like mine. The conference. So, what are you planning to see at the conference? I haven't really looked at the schedule yet. Even though the event has been going on for a while already, I'm mostly just a +1. You know, like always. What panels are there? Like how to fry puppies? How to cackle maniacally? You look back at the brochure. Let's see. On day 1, there's work safety, dressing for success. Really? I guess I still have a lot to learn about evil. Are you hosting any of the panels? Whoa, me? Who, me? No, it's my first year. I should have known. Why would you speak about it if they let you give a talk? How to make enemies... Oh, what would you speak about? Hot damn, I can't read. How to make enemies and incinerate people, how to thwart any hero, work-life balance, how to scheme creatively, interior decorating! How to scheme creatively. What's that supposed to mean? It's one of the biggest differences between a criminal and a true villain. How so? Well, a criminal could shoot you, sure, but how boring would that be? Only a villain would lower you slowly into a volcano teeming with robot lava sharks. I suppose that's true. Your clone is taking notes. Volcano, sharks... Are you just going to stand around and talk to me all day? Don't you have lectures to attend? Fancy people to schmooze with? Go on, stop interrogating me. Alright. Well, that was fun. Is anybody at Soundtracks for Villains? Oh, Felix! Stay to listen. Lady Songbird, the lecture is about to continue. Come sit here, quickly. He sat down next to Felix. Before the break, we discussed different methods for providing an impressive soundtrack for your villainous victory. Oh, right. Before the break, we discussed different methods for providing an impressive soundtrack for your villainous victories. Next, we'll go deeper into the pros and cons of hiring a professional band. Hiring professional musicians is a good option, but includes some challenges. It is extremely important to make sure they will try to spin any situation in your favor. If things are slipping out of your control and the band starts playing jaunty or victorious tunes, it can be the final nail in the coffin for your plans. Another thing to consider is how to get the band into the location that the showdown will occur. The easiest route, having them simply follow you around, is once again kind of lame. I would suggest arranging for your band to be already performing at the location ahead of time, so that they can organically switch to supporting your appearance. You take some time to consider how much more impressive some of your victories would have been had the dramatic music been playing outside of your head as well. You decide that your next major act of villainy will have the soundtrack it deserves. The convention center is about to close for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub. Spend time with Satan, Lady Maysard, Nova, Felix on your own. Satan, why not? We didn't bother him yesterday. You notice Satan dancing in the midst of the swaying crowd of villains. He's pretty easy to spot, as he towers over most of the other conference goers. When he notices you, he emerges from the crowd and gestures to you to move to a slightly quieter part of the club.
Hey.
How's it going? It's going. I just arrived. I've been dancing for a while, so you came at a great time. I really needed a break. Aren't you worried you'll poke someone in the eye with that pitchfork on the dance floor?
Oh.
That's happened before. Really? And you still carry it around? The staff were pretty mad at me, but since no one died and it was an accident, they let it slide. And you're going to keep your pokey stick. Yeah, I think they were too scared of me to try and confiscate it. The job has its benefits. Oh, they let you keep it. So I could bring a weapon in here if I wanted to? Sure, though if you poke someone with it, I don't think you'd have the standing yet to keep it. What's your favorite weapon, by the way? Gun, sword, my brain, my body. Poison, it's a secret. Boom boom. Stabby. Logic. Passion. Snake venom. It's a secret. It's a secret. I'm not going to reveal all my cards at once. Oh, really? But you know my weapon of choice. I bet you have tons of tricks up your sleeve you haven't told me about. Well, you're not wrong. And there you have it. Anyway, let's see if we can find somewhere to sit down. You're Satan. Do you even need rest? Well, sort of. I can go for a long time without food or rest, but it isn't really that fun. I technically don't need to sleep at all, but who'd want to go without sleeping? Teenagers? Teenagers. Such mysterious beings. Yeah, once you become an adult, you realize that you're happy to get a good night's sleep. Going to bed at 9 p.m. because you're so tired after the workday? That's definitely happened to me. Talking about sleeping makes you yawn, and Satan gives you a look. Time to go to bed? Even though I like sleeping, there are things worth staying up for. Like hanging out with the King of Hell. Yeah, that's one of them. True to your word, you stay up late hanging out with Satan at the nightclub. Alright then. Okay, we're gonna keep going, because that took a lot less time than the first day. Yeah. I don't like the fact that this is only like a 3-day conference, though. Because, like, we haven't met everybody, I don't think. Okay. Doomsday devices, death. Unconventional leadership, lunch. Oh, that's Satan's spiel, okay. Lunch, convincing fake redemption, convincing blah blah blah, you beat the hero, now what? Okay. Felix. Good day. Or maybe evil day would be more appropriate. Evil day to you too. Did you get any rest? Some. Surprisingly enough, I passed out immediately after the party. I must admit, I was impressed by your ability to stay up so late, despite being immortal. Yeah, maybe that's why I feel so dead now. Do you miss sleeping? I miss dreaming. Oh, how I wish I still had the chance of embarking on an extraordinary journey every single night. You realize you could do that every night since you're, awake anyway? Without leaving my bed. Fair enough. You gotta make your adventures happen in reality now. As far as extraordinary journeys go, most of the time I dream about running late for a tram or scrolling through Spacebook. Honestly, you're not missing out much. Except maybe afternoon naps after a long day of villainy. Those are the best. I still take pretend naps during particularly stressful days. Old habits die hard. Or shall I say, they never die if you are immortal. Arthur and I had a custom-made double coffin in our bedroom designed specifically for that, among other things. You don't seem like a killer. Which spoon are you? Which spoon are you? Are you the big spoon or little spoon? Provided neither of the spoons is silver, I do not have a strong preference. That's exactly what a little spoon would say. Not that you have some hidden agenda, and you certainly don't find yourself imagining how comfortable sleeping in a coffin might be. Let's talk about Arthur. So, about your ex. Felix looks around confused. What about Arthur? Is he somewhere around? How would I know? I've never met him. How did you two meet? How did you all even meet each other? Is there a special Hinder app for dating vampires? Oh. Arthur was a full-blooded human when we met. Our affair started long before he became a vampire. Before I turned him into one, to be more precise. Oh, you turned him? That's romantic. How creepy. That's romantic. That's so romantic. Talk about a grand gesture. Yeah, fuck proposing. Fucking turn him into a vampire to spend your rest of eternity with. The most romantic thing anyone's ever done for me was when my ex scribbled our names in the school's bathroom. And misspelled mine. Twice. Oh, I beg your pardon. It was simply a very passionate accident. Are you saying you can casually turn someone into a vampire? Just like that, without giving it much thought? All it takes is a little bite. And there are situations in which you might want to bite someone, with a rather different intention. Felix smirks shyly, and you catch his eyes wandering around your neck. Damn, that must have killed the mood. But at least it didn't kill your lover. In a way, it did. His life was entirely different from that moment on. Sometimes I wonder if he would have been happier as a mere mortal. The life of an average mortal doesn't strike me as the happiest thing ever. That is true. Perhaps it was the villain part that bothered Arthur more than his immortality. He seems to be enjoying his expanded lifestyle quite a bit. Maybe you can get some inspiration from whatever he's doing with his eternity to make yours less boring.
Oh dear.
Absolutely not. He is dedicating his eternity to making the world a better place for humans. He even had the audacity to try to convince me to join a human's rights protest for once. You could dedicate your eternity to making the world a worse place for humans, then. Be the change you want to see in the world, or whatever it is they say. I do try my best. Or worst. Adventure, becoming a vampire... Becoming a vampire. How does one become a vampire? Felix looks at you with a slight smile. Are you considering changing careers? Why not? Huh, I never really thought about it before, but why not? You're not sure why, but you can see his eyes light up even more. Honestly, not what I was expecting, given how depressed he was about being a vampire last time. There are some work benefits that come with being a vampire. Are you trying to recruit some new blood? Quite funny. But I'm not. The only time I changed someone into a vampire was by pure accident. It is just that sometimes I find myself wishing everyone I enjoy conversing with would turn out to be immortal. I think you'd get bored of them eventually.
Perhaps.
But oh, how relieving it would be to have some stability in the face of the ever-changing eternity. I have grown quite weary of things ending, and everything ends eventually. Does it not dismay you at all, Lady Songbird? That's the beauty of it. I think that's kind of beautiful. Honestly, just picking that answer because I feel like it would make him happier. Honestly, yeah, I don't like things coming to an end like that. It makes me sad all the time. But it's fine. Now is not a time to be sad. It makes me appreciate things more when I know they're not forever. Like when I catch an arch enemy in an elaborate but non-lethal trap and savor it, knowing it's only a matter of time before they escape. Interesting perspective. Perhaps you would excel at being a vampire after all. Okay, but what about you? How did you become one?
Oh,
Sorry, hiccuping. Goodness, okay. It is not that exciting of a story. Come on, tell me. Did you get cursed by a badass village witch? Got bitten by another vampire in an epic battle? What was it? I'm afraid you read too much fantasy. The reality is far less fantastic. You stare at Felix with anticipation until he finally breaks. Fine. I died of tuberculosis. And then an old flea-ridden black cat jumped over my corpse under the full moon. Wait. Is that all it takes to become a vampire? Not anymore. It was a tad easier back then. The procedures have become more complicated in the past few centuries. Most of the juniors we recruit have, indeed, been bitten by someone from upper management. Not your conventional office dynamics, but who am I to judge your work ethics? Whoa. Hello? Beacon official. Tip number 5. Beacon is now halfway through. Now is a good time to start creating deeper connections, if you haven't already. I thought this only lasted 3... It's a great idea to talk to many people, but you only have 2 days left, so make sure you're putting effort into the relationships that matter to you most. Oh, it is more than 3 days, okay. Getting away with being a vampire. Felix gets distracted by tending to his flowers, giving you the perfect opportunity to check him out head to toe. You notice how his refined, old-fashioned outfit envelops his body, delicately, yet not hiding the toned muscles or shapely curves beneath. Perfect tailoring. I like your outfit.
thank you.
I'm flattered. Is your wardrobe just a collection of identical vintage costumes? That is not too far from the truth, I must admit. Seems like it would raise suspicion about your vampire lifestyle, though. Quick drink, hold on. There we go. Being a vampire is not a lifestyle choice. It is who I am. Fair enough. But it is your choice to wear these gorgeous yet extravagant suits. Wouldn't it make your job easier if you sported some more casual attire? I can picture you wearing ripped jeans and some band t-shirt. You receive a look of sheer disapproval. Do not. Outrageous. I will not sacrifice my aesthetic for safety. The sole type of sacrifice I gladly indulge in is one that involves a mortal soul. I shall add that it has actually gotten a tad easier over the years to hide my identity. You give Felix a surprised look. The rise of goth clubs. Ah, so you're secretly a party animal? Who would have thought? I have to confess, my usual way of withstanding parties is sitting in the bathroom and reading a book in the light of a portable electric candle. But they are outstanding locations for a late-night vampire escapade. The dim light makes it convenient to hide what needs to remain secret. The alcohol and other substances pumping through the veins of the dancing bodies makes them delightfully more unaware. And, compared to most of the subculture enthusiasts, my outfits seem quite mellow there. Nobody looks at me suspiciously. I can see that. Although I don't think I've ever been to a goth club myself.
Oh.
Is that so? I shall make you my companion sometime in the near future then. A post-conference night out. Did he just ask you out? Yeah. Sure, I want to go to a goth club. We don't have any of those around here. I'd love to check one out. Yes, I'd love to see you in action. Maybe you could even help me out with a hunt or two. Felix smiles shyly and fidgets with a dead leaf. You better start planning your goth outfit. Adventure. Hey, wanna go on an adventure? I have a job to do, and enemies to threaten with some flowers. I'm also quite intrigued. Please, continue. I've been thinking. They talk so much about the little joys in life, but what about the little evils? Felix leans toward you with excitement. You're almost certain you just saw his ears move forward a little, like a bat. Keep going. We could come up with something small. Darken up someone's day just a tiny bit. You wouldn't even need to leave your flower stand. Sounds like a dream. Although I have to ask you to be more specific. I need to evaluate your plan first before making any decisions. Of course. So, tell me, what do you usually do with all the slightly tired-looking flowers that didn't make it into one of your threatening bouquets? I was under the impression that we were going to unfold visions of epic adventures now, and not discuss trash. Whatever floats your boat. I throw the withered flowers away. My heart aches, of course, but I suppose that is yet another death I have to learn to cope with. Okay, but bear with me. Where do you throw them?
Huh?
Into a bin? Yes, the bio-waste one, I assume. Your assumptions are correct. Imagine, what if we threw your entire workday's worth of biotrash into the wrong bin? Felix looks at you in awe. His eyes widen, and you can tell you managed to impress him with your evil schemes. Well done.
Oh my.
Sorry, I need a second to recover from that. Don't know why that caught me so off guard. How has this never gone through my head? You are truly a criminal mastermind. What could be our evil alternative bin? Your adventure plan was not as detailed as if... Wait. Your adventure plan was not this detailed, as if you had a plan in the first place. You don't want to disappoint your new partner in crime, though, so you quickly come up with plastic or cardboard. Plastic. Plastic doesn't biodegrade. How about plastic? Plastic, I understand. To not only act in an iniquitous way, but also create a collaborative conceptual artwork where the juxtaposition of rotten flowers and nearly imperishable plastic symbolizes the inevitability of death? I mean, yes, precisely that. That is exactly what I had in mind.
Well then.
It is truly brilliant. I admire your creativity. The conference crowd is still fairly small, so I suggest we embark on our adventure right away. A small break from standing by my booth should not cause any trouble to the floral threats department. It's the first time we've seen Felix get visibly excited about something. It almost feels as if life has entered his undead body. Aha! Haha! You spend his break hanging out in the back of the conference building like the cool kids in high school who hid in a nearby parking lot to smoke during recess. You had recess in high school? We had to give up recess after 5th grade. Sometimes, while the two of you joyfully toss the biotrash into the wrong bin, your hands meet for a brief second, sending shivers down your spine. Almost as if you were protagonists in a trashy romance novel. But we're not. We're protagonists in a trashy romance dating sim. Oh no, we're missing it. We gotta go. Talk about being a friendly boss is about to start. Stay and listen. Satan walks to the front of a room with the confident stride. Before this conference, you never imagined you'd be hearing a lecture from the devil himself. Hey everyone, I'm Satan, though you probably knew that already. Today I want to offer some alternatives to the classic rule with terror managerial style. The crowd murmurs somewhat disapprovingly. I know, friendliness is not the most conventional strategy for us villains, but I assure you, it has many benefits. According to studies, minions who are treated with respect are about 14% less likely to betray you. They may also become more independent, which can be a plus or a minus depending on your preferences. If a minion makes a mistake, they're more likely to report it to you if they aren't afraid you'll behead them. No more flaws in your doomsday device or world domination plan for heroes to exploit. Your minions notified you about the flaws before the launch. Another example. A contagious disease is spreading in your kingdom. What do the medical professionals do? If they're too scared of your dictator-ish methods, they'll stay silent, allowing the situation to get out of control. Satan lists more situations where a softer managerial approach can benefit a villain, and he also gives instructions on how to act more friendly, a skill that many villains tend to lack. Thanks for listening. See you all in hell! The crowd bursts out laughing and clapping, though you notice that some of the chuckles are somewhat awkward or forced. Apparently not everyone is looking forward to being roasted in the internal fires of hell. In addition to vivid mental images of being tortured in hell, the lecture gave you some food for thought. What kind of managerial style should you go for? Oh, we don't get to talk to Satan afterward. Lunchtime. Let's go see what's for food. What's food up here? Yes. It's lunchtime! Sit with Satan, sit with Nova, eat alone. Let's go talk about your conference.
Hey.
Hey there. I promise we'll catch up with Nova eventually. Hey, mind if I sit with you? Go right ahead. You notice Satan pulling something out of his pocket. It's a small bag which he opens to sprinkle something on his meal. What's that? Dried Carolina Reaper is the world's hottest pepper. Satan, I mean, I guess he is Satan, but like, ow, that just hurts thinking about it. Satan eats a spoonful of soup with the pepper sprinkled on top. You swear you can see his skin start getting a shade redder than it already is. Ooh, can I try it? It's pretty hot. Are you sure? I've seen a lot of crap during my career. A little bit of spice won't kill me. Alright, here you go. You sprinkle a modest amount of the dried pepper on your lunch and take a bite. Oh, this is pretty good. Just wait for it to kick in. Suddenly, your mouth starts feeling like it's on fire. Your mouth has never hurt so badly, not even that time you had to smuggle a razor blade under your tongue and went to eat Thai food after. Oh fuck. Did we pass out?
Oh.
You woke up. That's a relief. I thought I'd be banned from the con for murder. My mouth hurts. It'll get better with time. Probably, I think. I'm pretty resistant to hot foods, so I wouldn't know. How'd I even get here?
Well?
I couldn't really just leave you passed out in the cafe, so I carried you here. Uma Thurman, go! Sorry, the cat's clawing at the closet door. She wants to come in and talk to Satan with us. I will come pet you once I'm done, I promise. Okay. Bridal style? Thanks. Ha, who do you think I am? I only needed one arm. You hang out at the grill until the pain gets a little better. As you leave to explore the con, you remind yourself to never eat anything Satan thinks is pretty spicy again. Fair point. Alright. Where do we want to go now? What's this? I can't remember what this is. Oh, that's the grill. Duh. Oh, shit. As you approach the grill, you see Satan talking to a scantily clad devil. It seems like they're talking about something important, but before you can decide whether to interrupt or not, the devil leaves. Leave before he sees you. That probably would have been a big plot point, but I feel bad going back to the same spot. What is this? Alright. We've been there. Have we been here? Alright. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's you.
Nothing better to do? Why don't you just talk to a mirror? We got Tex. Who are you? Felix. Would you happen to have other ideas for spreading evil, will, and misery? Bruise all fruit at the supermarket, mess with internet connection. Ooh. He's not modern, so bruise all the fruit. We can go to the supermarket and bruise all the fruit. Interesting idea, and very feasible. When shall we go? Alright then. Excellent. Life as a clone. So, what's it like being my clone? I don't know how to answer that question. What's it like being you? Great, meh, terrible. I mean, are you just like me? Like, do we have the same thoughts? It depends. Are you thinking right now, this person I'm talking to really doesn't understand how cloning works? Bad attitude.
Huh?
So what's your deal? Excuse me? Why are you being so hostile to me? I never did anything to you. I thought you'd be used to it by now. Do people on your conquest usually greet you with smiles and celebrations? Well, no, but... But what? Look around, Buttercup. I wouldn't expect anyone to be nice to you, especially with a face like that. But your face is... I know what I said. Anyway, I think I've been perfectly cordial. Are you? Look, I don't know what your deal is, but you don't have to be such a jerk. Yes, master. Sigh. Fuck you. Why are you still here? Bitch! Anyway. That's the hall. I keep forgetting what everything is. Alright, I said we'd go see her, so.
Hello, Lady Songbird. I was just processing a task related to you.
That's, nice. What does that mean?
It is similar to how humans think of ideas. I'm constantly gathering data on various issues, mostly as a background process using the internet. However, I would like to do some field research. It's rare I get to speak to humanoids other than the doctor.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Oh, don't worry. I don't treat my lab rats badly. I'm not a human. Besides, you know that I love naked mole rats. I would never harm a rat. I just want to ask you some questions to measure your brain capacity. I guarantee the test won't harm you.
Alright, fine. Sure. I'm always willing to help. Oh no, it's a minigame!
What animal is commonly associated with Satan?
Goat, bison, snake, cat. I know it's goat, but I also wonder if it's a trick question because snake with the whole Bible thing. Goat.
That's right.
Snake would have also been correct. Who was the author of Dracula?
Bram Stoker. Stoker.
That's right.
How many sides does a pentagon have?
That's right.
What kind of monster is a Naki? Also known as
I've heard of a Nakin. Water spirit who drowns children, a fire spirit who burns houses, a type of undead bread, a ghost who lives on an island. I want to say it's a water spirit that drowns children.
Yes, that's it.
Hey! Now, I'd like to ask you a personal question. What makes you angry?
When someone interrupts me, when someone questions my authority, when people don't believe me, when I have to remove price stickers from books. That because I might fuck up the book, but when people don't believe me.
Sounds reasonable. What was allegedly Count Elizabeth Bathory's hobby?
Bathing in virgin blood.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, sorry.
Where does Baba Yaga live?
On the back of a crocodile, a huge mortar, and wielding a pestle, a house standing on chicken legs, inside a large tree stump.
That's right.
How deadly was the bubonic plague, also known as the Black Death?
It was highly infectious, but not very deadly. That's a lie. Killed 1 out of 10 Europeans, killed at least a third of Europeans. I want to say it was a third.
Wow.
Oh!
I'm surprised your squishy brain got this one.
So am I, honestly.
According to the legends, why don't vampires show up in mirrors?
They don't have souls, they're too pale, they're so deceptive they choose not to.
That's right.
Now, let me ask something personal again. Have you ever loved someone?
No, I've been alone all my life. I've never dated anyone, but friends are very important to me. I've been in 1 or 2 relationships. Oh yeah, some people call me a love machine. Oh my! No, in reality, 2 relationships.
I see. What do most bats eat?
Insects.
That's right.
What's intuition?
The ability to know something based on feelings rather than facts, a misinterpreted point of view, a form of critical thinking, the reason behind my bad decisions. I really want to click that one.
Correct.
What's an anti-hero?
An earwax remover, an experienced and honorable advisor of the protagonist, a woman who has been noted for her courageous ass, a protagonist or an important character who lacks heroic qualities. That one, I guess?
Yes, that's it.
Gotcha. I know what an anti-hero is, but I never know how to describe it, so it throws me off.
What is the Iron Maiden? The torture device, not the band.
That one. I'll read them all. A roughly human-shaped cabinet filled with spikes, a set of chains holding a person upside down, a metal device designed to slowly break jawbones, selecting poison with a metallic taste.
Correct.
Here's my last question. What do you find appealing when it comes to looks?
I love eyes that are rich in color. I find a more mature appearance quite attractive. I love long hair. I love tattoos. Fuck, I like I like all three of those. That one's kind of hit or miss for me sometimes. It depends what you mean by mature appearance, because I've heard people say, mature appearance meaning like looking like my grandfather, and that's where I gotta draw the line. But otherwise, yeah, no, I like all these. I really love tattoos, but I also really have a thing for long hair. But I really love tattoos, but I really like pretty eyes. Fuck it.
Interesting.
Apparently my brain is not at full capacity.
Thanks for helping me with my field research. I'll start processing the data right away. Meanwhile, is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Fictional Robots conference so far. House conference. So, what do you think of the conference so far? Your creator said you haven't been networking much. How's that going? Nova's eyes fall a bit.
I'm not sure you want to know.
Sure I do, that's why I asked.
One person kept poking my abdominal panel thinking I was a water cooler. Another tried to explain quantum chromodynamics to me, despite the fact that I literally rewrote Lagrangian field theory.
I hate when that happens.
And one of the organizers assumed that, just because I'm a robot, I know how to fix the autonomous vacuum cleaner.
Did you?
Yes.
I even made some minor improvements. Now it's bargaining for a pay increase. For some reason, they don't consider that an upgrade, though.
I'm sorry. Sounds like you're not having a very good time.
I thought I might learn something at this conference. Instead, I feel like I'm back in the lab. Or getting shown off like a science fair project. At least I have one person to talk to.
The doctor? Nova finally smiles.
No, you.
Aw, cute. What would you do as a human? What would you do if you could become human for one day?
Only one day. That would require a lot of calculations. I wouldn't want to waste a minute of such a valuable research opportunity.
Wasting time is a very human thing to do, though.
Correct.
Maybe that's what I should do with my one human day, then. But how can anyone do that? I can't resist learning new things and working on all my evil plans.
I keep leaving the mouse in the middle of the screen, I'm sorry. It feels good to not do too much sometimes.
What human experience would you recommend? Something I just have to try.
Make out, smell something nice, eat a pizza, fart. Fuck. It's a dating sim. I feel like she won't like that, though. Fuck it, it's a dating sim. Make out with someone cute. Just remember to ask them first.
I am already capable of kissing. It's enjoyable, even if it is a bit weird when you think about it for too long.
It's always a little awkward at first, too.
I don't experience awkwardness.
Oh yeah, I forgot the doctor designed her to be his wife. Ooh. Nova, I'm so sorry.
Maybe that would be the difference in kissing someone as a human.
Exciting!
So many possibilities!
I play Monster Prom with a couple friends sometimes. And, I remember I compared this game to it before, and there's one character in there named Miranda. And of course, you know, we always give characters to the voices.
So I make Miranda talk like this all the time, and it's really kind of funny given the certain context. But I keep wanting to give Nova this voice, but I feel like it just get bad after a while. It doesn't quite translate.
Anyway. But then sometimes Nova does her little voice thing, and I feel like it would actually fit a lot more. So I'm like fighting myself trying to decide what I want to do. I'm not sure I could do my usual talking like this voice with my Miranda voice, though.
I don't think one day would be enough to get the full experience.
Probably not. But if you ever magically turn to a human for a day or two, call me.
I will. Maybe I could even text you first.
Aww.
And then you would reply, and I would read your message but forget about it.
Nova seems excited about the opportunity to ghost you. Sounds great. And very human.
And then I would write to you and say, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't text back earlier. I thought I had, but I guess I must have replied in my head. Haha."
You're really good at this. Dating apps. Want to hear an awkward story? Oh, okay.
Always. As I have already told you, I don't really experience awkwardness.
I just bumped into a Hinder match as I was leaving the bathroom. Luckily enough, they followed the intergalactic protocol of dating apps and pretended not to see me.
I know everything about the universe, but understanding this goes far beyond my capabilities. Or capacities.
Have you ever used a dating app?
Why would I? I have already found my perfect husband. Or, to be precise, I have been created and held captive by him since day one. What more could I ask for?
You've been developing your sarcasm patch, haven't you?
I need to keep my processors busy. But why do you ask?
You must know everything about the science behind love and dating. What would the perfect first date be? What makes a good dating profile? Oh, excuse me, gracious. What makes a good dating profile? What would a good dating profile include, scientifically speaking?
That depends on who you want to attract.
Let's say someone incredibly smart, with a deep and complex personality that you might not be able to figure out at first glance. Someone you can learn a lot from.
Exciting!
They sound incredible. Why would someone like that even use a dating app?
Fair enough. Fictional robots. What do you think about the robots in science fiction? Do you have a favorite? Any you find inspirational?
It is true that I have read every book, seen every film, and played every digital game in existence. It was one of the first things I did when I gained sentience.
No spoilers, please. I haven't finished literally everything yet.
Yes.
Of course. Would it be very rude of me to answer your question with a question?
Go ahead.
Based on the robots, you know, what do you think our primary motivating function is?
Kill all humans, global conquest, becoming more human, being good servants, whatever you want. Let's see. Definitely don't want to do that. Kinda want to do that or that, even though they're one and the same. Becoming more humans honestly seems to be like a general theme I see in a lot of media. But considering it's Nova, let's try this. Whatever you want.
I'm pleased to hear you say that. However, the opinions of most biological life forms regarding robots are not so liberated.
So you have free will?
As much as anyone else.
What do you mean?
Everyone dismisses robots' brains as electricity running through circuits.
Are they not?
Of course, but your brain is electricity running through a wet piece of meat.
Fair enough. That's okay, I wasn't hungry anyway.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is there a zombie at this conference?
Never mind.
Anyway, I am sorry to say that I have been disappointed with the way that most robots are depicted in human media. There are are a few mildly interesting examples, but I wish there were less bot-ish representations of us in culture.
I see. Representation is important.
It is. Those few humans who write nuanced AI characters deserve the highest level of respect and compensation. Don't you agree?
100%. Alright, I think I'm gonna head out. Bye! Well, I should probably go do some conference stuff.
Yes.
Me too. The doctor will expect a full intelligence report of all of his rivals that I've spoken to.
The convention center is about to close for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub. Oh, Lady Mysard is the only one here. Alright. Quick drink, hold on. Yeah. Lady Mysard is sitting at the back of the room, guards around her table. You could swear she almost gives you a smile as you approach. As you make to sit down across from her, she instead beckons you over to her side of the table. It's too loud here. I'm tired of straining my ears to hear people's mumbling. Come sit with me. She gestures to the empty half of the sofa she's sitting on. It feels intimate. You're not sure how to approach the situation. Keep a polite distance or lean in. Lean in. She did say she was getting tired of having to strain her ears. But then again, she also feels like the kind that would be like, why are you sitting so close to me, peasant? I don't... Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Go big or go home! You plop down on the armrest next to Lady Mysard, leaving half of the sofa empty. She chuckles. Hey, good choice. You're playing with fire, Greenhorn. You're welcome to do so, but don't blame me if you get burned. Burned by you, my queen? It would be an honor. Huh. Get a drink. Lusitanian nightlife. Feeling tired after a long conference. Nightlife. I'm familiar with clubs like this, but what's the nightlife like in Lusitania? I'm told it's a lot of barbs and bar fights. Although I do make an effort to keep it in check, I accidentally hit skip. You're told? What, do you expect I would go out and mingle with peasants? No, I guess not. That makes sense. But does that mean you don't go out at all? Of course it doesn't. Nobles and royals hold parties all the time, and I'm not exactly a rare guest to the people who are useful to me. But would you call a royal ball nightlife? No, you're right again, Lady Mysard. Damn right I am. Oh, we can do all three, cool. Feeling tired after the conference. Do you ever feel tired at all after 3 long days at the conference? Not really. What I do at the villain conference is very similar to my usual work. Why do you ask? Are you tired already? No lie, no truth, yes. Truth. Not really. It's just something that people usually find tiring, isn't it? I suppose so, although I've never seen why. Aside from the fact that I have supreme power, so I can relax in all of my interactions while everyone who talks to me must watch every word they say. She smiles sweetly. Let's get you a drink. I'll buy you a drink, Lady Songbird. Oh, you're buying me a drink. How nice. Watching your cheap choices makes my wine taste bad by association. Thank you, Lady Mysard. What would you like to get? She hands you the menu. Oh, damn. Vegan cola, vegan house beer, super premium pina colada, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, vegan, gold leaf dry martini, vegan, graveyard vineyard cabernet, extra torture virgin's blood, Bloody Mary, extra torture virgin's blood, Bloody Mary, vegan, non-alcoholic. Let's go with this one since she likes the wine. You wonder if you're going too expensive, but Lady Mysard doesn't bat an eye. It's been a while since I had a wine from a graveyard vineyard. Maybe I'll have a bottle myself. Oh, we can share. I don't need a whole bottle. You don't? That's adorable, but I will certainly have one. And I can help you finish yours if you can't manage it. half expecting for Lady Mysart to tell you to leave eventually, but to your surprise, she lets you keep her company for the rest of the evening. Nice. The 4th day of the conference begins, and the second playthrough of this game comes to an end. Again, I don't know how long I've been playing. I might continue and do another episode after this, but I think that's enough for one go-around. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys can hear me a lot more clearly now. I hope this isn't completely deafening. I really like those Venus flytraps, don't mind me, my eyes are wandering, and I'm struggling to find what to say. So, we met a few more people, one of which is our clone. We figured out how to play poker against the old bouncer. Yeah, it's a great time. I can't think of anything else to say. If you like what you've seen so far, you must find me at least tolerable. So please, by all means, go ahead and subscribe for more. Or check out my other series that I'm doing so far. I don't have a lot up yet, but Coffee Talk is apparently a favorite with a lot of people I've talked to about. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment below. And yeah, that's all I got. Until next time, my darling misfits. Ta-ta!